Hello, this is Onyx Tarot, and today I'm going to be doing a message for Scorpio. So thank you guys for hitting the like button. I do really appreciate it. If you want to book a personal reading, feel free to check those out. They all have 4-day delivery. Some of them have 24-hour delivery. So that is available on Etsy, okay? So let's go ahead and see. Let's see what's being hidden from Scorpio at this time. All right, so Scorpio, you guys have confirmation incoming, seek advice, ooh, interesting, meeting, and then you guys have February. All right, I love when the predictions are like, further out, like what you don't see is February, so there could definitely be something that is coming back around or cycling out or closing out in the month of February. Okay, so that's going to be interesting to look into. So let's see what exactly we have here. All right. So Scorpio, I do feel that you guys are going to have some type of confirmation that is incoming. So especially if there was something where you're like, okay, this is what I feel is going on. This is what I feel is happening next, but like you couldn't really figure out what exactly that was. I do feel that you're going to be getting some type of confirmation about what it has been hidden from you. And again, hidden doesn't necessarily have to mean like bad hidden. It could definitely just mean that you guys just don't know about it yet, but we'll see as we clarify. Whatever this is, I do feel like it's going to be very important that you guys seek some kind of advice. So like with a confirmation of something that you know or some type of information that you know, I do feel that the advice that you seek is going to be very beneficial to you, but it's almost like it's going to be very important to kind of weed through what is really good advice, okay? And there could be some type of meeting, event, date, communication, meeting up with someone, a set event, that kind of thing. And bottom of the deck, again, is February. So something in the month of February could be very important tied to this reading. So let's go ahead and clarify confirmation incoming. All right, so you guys have child, coffin, bad health, toil and labor, poverty, mature man, and bottom of the deck is pathway. Interesting. All right, so yeah, Scorpio. So child could mean, it could be literal, like there could be a family member that's very important to you, but these cards are all symbolic. They're not literal. So like, for some of you, it could be literal, some of you not. So some of you could be dealing with some type of family issue, okay? You could also be dealing with some type of fresh new start where you're like, yeah, you have a fresh new start, and then it ends. And this is all pertaining to this mature man energy, okay? So keep that in mind. So there is a masculine energy that's very prevalent here. And there's something about their fresh new start, something they were like, yes, I got a new start, I got a new job, I got a new this. They could be, there's something where they have a fresh new start, or they have, they expand their family, and then they like lose their job. Or, you know what I'm saying? There's something where, because like, it's like highs and then lows, okay? That's what I'm getting. It's not literal, okay? So just like before anyone's like, oh my God, what's going on with this person? No, nothing is literal, okay? But what it's saying is that some type of situation that they set up for themselves that's like, yes, I'm so excited about this, it ends. Now, especially you have to look at it. It's connected to toil and labor and the coffin. So it's something that this person's been working really hard on. So I feel like it's more so their stability and their career. The child card is definitely like, it speaks of, being prosperous. It speaks of It speaks of being excited. It speaks of a birth of something, right? It speaks of fertility. Let's see. I actually have it pulled up right here. Look at this. So, child. We meet this happy, charming child in traditional frilly clothes, clutching her beloved stuffed bunny in a Victorian nursery right out of Mary Poppins. In keeping with the time period when all children wore ruffles and petticoats, this card can mean any child. More abstractly, it represents innocence, naivety, the new, the simple, and the small. This contrasts with the high honor card, 25, which can mean tall. I also like using it for spring, Easter. These cards are interesting. Okay, this card may indicate a child or children, your childhood or your inner child, or in some cases it shows a new beginning. This could be a new project, a new job, or a new love. We all start small. We are all beginners in this dance of life, so venture a complete restart. And lastly, the child represents a fresh start, something new, small, cherished, or a literal child. It's the meaning of new or small, can describe nearby cards. Bad cards near this one can bring grief as it's vulnerable. The timing is spring or shortly. Okay, so I say that to say this is all about this mature man, this masculine energy. Like I said, they have this fresh new start. They're so excited about something. And again, this is connected to you or connected to some type of situation if you resonate with this. And whatever it is, it's like almost like they thought that they had a new life or knew this or knew that, or they got away with something and then they haven't. So clarifying the child is, or not after that. After the child comes the coffin and bad health, toil, and labor. So it's like they got into this new job, new dynamic, new relationship, new home, new something, right? New direction, new leadership, new coworkers, new employees, however this may resonate for you guys. And then they're like met with endings and met with stress and met with like grief and met with, okay, so this is good, but this is only good for a month, or you know, you can't actually afford this, that kind of thing. And then it leads to them being stressed. So what is that? Child, and let's see. Let's clarify deeper. Child. Yep, it's directly tied to this masculine energy. Like I said, it's like they thought that they had some type of new beginning. Why did they need a new beginning? Well, why was that important from Scorpio? Main male. Okay. So I feel like this person, place, thing, boss, ex, supervisor, friend, ex-friend, however this may resonate, so it's a general reading. I do feel that there's something about this person, and there's something about how they view themselves. So again, with the wealthy man clarifying the child, this person got a new job. They could be dressing up more. There could be something about their status. They could be announcing that they're expanding a family, or that they are expanding a business, or that they got a new job. There's something like that where there's something in their there's something about their image and how they appear to people where they're like, yep, this is it. Like, you know, moved on from Scorpio, or I'm not working with Scorpio anymore, or don't have conflict with Scorpio anymore. So, you know, like, this is my life now. And then again, like I said, whatever they started has met them with stress, illness, ailments, poverty, financial struggles, that kind of thing. Now, to keep it moving, what's ending is distant horizon. So distant horizons and Kipper is like, okay, yay, I get to move on. I don't have to worry about this anymore. I got a new life. I got a new job. I got a new family. I got a new career. I got a new employee. Woo, moved to a new city. And then it's like they're stuck. So like this person's been trying to get ahead. Okay. It's almost like I'm hearing robbing Peter to pay Paul, or like going 3 steps forward and 5 backwards. So like this person, especially depending on how long this has been going on for you guys, this person has been basically going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And so they're thinking, okay, they're thinking that these things, these interactions with you, these conversations with you, conversations, arguments, disputes, going back and forth. They're thinking that like their life is so great and so grand. So I do feel like you're going to get a confirmation about something that this person was super excited about ending. So, especially if this is something that this person gloated in your face, like, haha, I found someone new, or haha, I got a new employee, got a new assistant, I got a new friend, I got a new that. Like, there's something like that where you guys could definitely be getting a lot of confirmations that, you know, the grass isn't necessarily as green as they thought it was, okay? And with main male here, clarifying bad health, I feel like this person, their main goal, or it's not clarifying bad health. It's like, why is it so important to you, to Scorpio? You are or were this person's identity. So like when this person was friends with you, working with you, living with you, friends with you, cooperating with you, and in contract with you, however it may resonate, family members close with you, however this may resonate, they felt like they're the man or they're the woman or they're the boss of the year or they're the employee of the year. They really felt like you gave this person a lot of identity, okay? So like this is why whatever this is that you guys are getting confirmation of, that's why it kind of hits so hard to this person, where it's like extreme grief and it feels like they're in a freaking like quicksand and it's not really like nothing's helping. It's because they got into something or they boasted about something because of their ending with you. Okay, so moving forward, and thank you guys for hitting the like button. I do really appreciate it. So we have bottom of the deck is pathway. So like after this gets revealed about this person, and again, it's like revealed to you, okay? This is what you don't see. That's likely going to be revealed to you. I feel like it is because it ties into your interaction with this person. I feel that they are hit with like some type of pathway, some type of decision here, where they have to figure something out. They have to figure something out, okay? What are they going to be trying to figure out? Let's see. What are they going to be trying to figure out? Imprisonment? Okay. One more. Okay. Okay. So, what is this person going to be trying to figure out? So, as I feel like for a lot of you, whatever is going on in this person's interpersonal life has been already brewing for like a while, okay? So, this person has a decision on whether to stay trapped or whether to continue a conflict or continue to gloat or continue to make their life feel like it's so amazing and it's so awesome and it's so great when they're really drowning in sorrow or drowning in sadness, drowning in debt, however it may resonate. This person has a decision on whether they want to stay trapped and stay fighting with you and making something harder, okay? Or with the lovers, a choice, a friendship, working with you, agreeing with you, coming to a conclusion, okay? Like, hey, let's work together, let's agree to disagree. But the lovers is definitely a choice to work together, a friendship, someone close to you, that kind of thing. So this person has basically the ability to work with you or continue to work against you. And you're showing up here as the main female or male, any gender, but you're showing up here as this feminine energy. And this person, it's almost like I'm hearing if you can't beat them, join them. So let's see, why will Scorpio, or why should Scorpio seek advice? Let's clarify seek advice. So we have concern, unexpected income, gift, and then courthouse is at the bottom of the deck. Interesting. So I feel within something that they communicate to you, they're in a space where, okay, there's some type of concern. There's something where you don't trust it. I feel like when this person's giving you something, they're very, like, they're giving. They're super giving. Like, they're like, here, take it all. I agree to this. I agree to that. Let's be done with it. There's advice. The courthouse card and Kipper. Let's pull it out so you guys can see, okay, we have like a lot going on. So in this book, because it gives a bunch of different definitions. But this is a somewhat challenging card. Here we meet a solicitor coming from proceedings in his wig, white collar, and gown. This card means lawsuits, court proceedings, divorces, wills, contracts, taxes, disputes, and all legal matters. But your solicitor is capable, so the outcome could be good if near you or near enabling cards. Far away or with other challenging cards, beware. You might want to settle. This card also refers to negotiations. It can represent other formal public buildings like City Hall, post offices, the Motor Vehicle Bureau. We can read through the rest of these, or you guys can kind of look at these. But essentially, there is some type of dispute. There is some type of conversation. There is some type of contract. There is something where something has to be signed, sealed, and agreed, okay? Whether via text message or literally, formally, you know? That's what you don't see. So more on that. Ooh, and we have adjudication. So especially if this is some type of conflict, or, you know, problem or something that's documented, or legalities for some of you guys, I do feel that message of concern. Let's see, what's that going to be about? Thought. I feel like this person is kind of in like heavy waters. Like they're like in at this time, whatever they've got themselves into, tied to you, is like really deep. Okay. Why is that? Three of Cups. Again, guys, I feel like with the Three of Cups, this person's been so into celebrating, okay? They've been so into like, I got a new job, I got a new life, I got a new friend group, I got a new this, I won this. Like there's something where this person has been basically in this Three of Cups the past 3 months, 3 years, 3 weeks could be important for some of you guys. March could be important, but like there's something where this person has basically been in this like la la land, and they haven't been very cognizant of like their stability or their finances or their family matters or their leadership matters or their work. So this is all basically catching up to them at this time. Yep, King or Queen of Pentacles, the masculine energy. So I feel like all the things that this person cares about, whatever is the most important to them, yeah, I feel like those are the things that are being, you know, looked at right now. So it looks like there may be some type of meeting, so we'll look into that. Thank you guys for hitting the like button. I do really appreciate it. So let's see. All right, so what is this meeting going to be about? All right, so we have great fortune, message of concern. We have thoughts. Let's do the rest. Expectation, thief, false person, and bottom of the deck is adjudication. All right. All right. So Scorpio, yeah, I feel that it's good for you, bad for them. You get some type of like great fortune. It's like, woo, hip hip hooray. Like I got some type of answer. I got some kind of money. I get some type of agreement or something in my favor, that kind of thing. However, it's bad for them because they get looked into at like, you know, almost like the worst time of their life. So I feel like some type of meeting or interaction goes exactly the way that you think it's going to go. I do feel that this person may be definitely seen as a thief, a liar, someone who's a manipulator, someone who has definitely taken for granted the ability to work with you. That's going to be very important. Yeah. So, I feel like whatever this person has been doing is going to be seen. The adjudication card is that some type of decision is definitely going to be made here. And bottom of the deck, woo, is February. So I do feel February could be very important here, because I feel like you guys have a big victory in the month of February. There's something tied to money, or something tied to wealth, or something tied to family matters. All things 10 of Pentacles, all things you can pass down. All things you've been waiting a long time and investing in. There's some type of victory, 6 of Wands, that comes that ends this situation altogether. What happens with this person before we close it out? 7 of Swords. It looks like they continue to be sneaky. They continue to be scammy. They continue to be stuck. It looks like you get, again, the 10 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles. You got the 9 of Swords, 6 of Wands, the 10 of Swords. Like, something goes your way. And you may, it's almost like you may be in a period of time where you're like, oh, no, this is too good to be true. But again, this is a accumulation of 3, like I said, 3 months, 3 years. For some of you, 3 decades, it's a long time, but you know, like this is a accumulation of like a lot, this person doing a lot of things. So I feel like February, there's some type of huge like decision made here, that you're going to be very happy with. But I do feel like in the meantime, as this plays out for you guys, it may, you know, you may kind of be a little nervous or a little worried about the outcome, but what is the advice for Scorpio? Thank you guys for hitting the like button. What is the advice for Scorpio for this reading? Advice for Scorpio. All right. So Scorpio, you guys have forgiveness and don't stop. So I love when forgiveness comes out here, okay? Because forgiveness really just means being in a space, and look at that, the 3 of Swords reversed, where you're like, okay, this happened, I experienced this with this person's evil, or this job is evil, or this situation's evil. However, I am not going to stop moving forward. I'm not going to stop being successful. I'm not going to stop like my day-to-day and what that looks like. So that's going to be your advice here. Like, kind of just basically try not to worry too much about the information and looking into it, or this or that, or however that may resonate with you. I feel like you guys are supposed to really just like move forward with what's super important to you, and just kind of continue to trust your gut and trust your intuition that things will be just fine. Like I said, I see in February for a lot of you guys, there's some major decision that happens that it goes against what this person is wanting. But in the meantime, like I said, it's going to be very important for you guys to continue to focus on yourself, continue to heal. The 3 of Swords is in reverse, so that's actually really good, because that tells me that a lot of you have healed from this. A lot of you don't just sit and brew about this person. But the most important thing, okay, is to continue to push forward, continue to move forward, and kind of just continue to thrive as this may play out for you guys. So I do hope this was helpful. Thank you guys for hitting the like button. As always, if you want to book a personal reading and you want me to look into, you know, your situation or any type of questions that you have, finance, reading, career, feel free to check that out on Etsy. Otherwise, thank you guys so much for watching.